What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sohan, and I haven't made a video in about a week, and I have a good reason for it. Not really. I was being real stupid. I decided to longboard for the first time after college, which has been like 2-3 years, and I didn't check the trucks, didn't check the wheels, so I decided, hey, I might as well bomb a hill. I got on the hill, I got mad speed wobbles, and I ate massive shit. So my knee scraped up, my hand was like really badly scraped up, but it started to heal, so now I can actually like grip it and I feel much better there. That was like the main issue, honestly. And then my arm got massively scraped up, but I'm good now. So I'll be making more content, more videos. That was like the reason why I took off, because I really couldn't really make any content. I was just trying to focus on healing. So this video is particularly focused on using household items to work out with. Just getting creative with what you have available at home to get a good workout in. And then I'll do a separate video on just doing strictly body weight exercises. So I've also been trying to grow this out. I can't really grow a lot of facial hair, but I'm in quarantine, baby. So we're gonna try experiment. So if this is something you're interested in, you're gonna want to stick around, but we're gonna get started right now. Oh, God, got fuego, fuego. Alright guys, so the first thing that I found at my house was this propane tank. So if you guys have a grill at home, a gas grill, most of them take propane tanks. You can just use one of these curved, like perfect spot for your hand to use, and then you can use it for curls, you can use it for rows. It's just very versatile. So you want to really find things that have kind of handles built into it. Those will be the best things you can use for workouts at home. Okay guys, so next up is a suitcase with a handle. This one is particularly for packing suits. This one works the best because it's the smallest. All you have to do is use a luggage bag like this, filled with a bunch of crap to get like the weight like heavier, and then just you can use it for rows, you can use it for curls. You've already seen this in my other video. This is a great another household item that you can use to, you know, get shredded while you're at home in quarantine. Okay, next up is something that majority of the people have, and I'm trying to keep this limited to like what most people have. And basically what this is a round bag. I like this because like the handles are a little bit thicker than plastic bags, so you can actually fill this up with like a decent amount of things. I actually have like a bunch of supplements in here, and again, you can just fill it up with a lot of stuff. You can do curls, again, you can do rows. And just keep in mind with rows, when the bigger the item is, the higher you have to be propped up. So if you have like a big item like this, you're gonna wanna stand up on an elevated surface so that you can get the full range of motion. Now, if you don't have that type of bag at all, then you can just use the classic plastic bags that you get from grocery stores, but those are a little bit more fragile. So what you wanna do is just take one, put it inside the other, just kind of stack them together so that it becomes like the handle becomes a little bit thicker and durable, so you can fill it with more heavy stuff. So just stack, you know, 3 to 5 bags or something, fill it with a bunch of crap that you have at home, and just you can use that because this has a handle too, and you can use it for curls, again, rows. So just keep in mind, a lot of these things I'm showing you around the household are particularly for the back and bicep, because those ones are harder to hit rather than like a chest, tricep, shoulder type movement. Because with shoulders, you can just grab anything and just lift it above your head and it becomes a military press. With chest and triceps, you can literally rip push-ups anywhere in your house or anywhere that you're at any time. You can just put your feet elevated, you can put your grips with your hands differently, and so you can hit the chest and target it pretty easily without any equipment, and you can get a really good pump. But with bicep and back, it's a little bit more difficult, so that's why I'm kind of showing you different alternatives that you can find that you can use to get a good pump to the bicep and the back with different rows. Okay guys, so the next one is for a inverted pull-up, because a lot of us don't have pull-up bars at home. You could take like a mop. This is like a mop thing I have in my house with a pretty decent like shaft like this. You want to like thread it between 2 chairs or like any 2 surfaces. Like you can do it between, in your kitchen, between like 2 countertops or whatever it may be. You want to put it on top, and then you're going to just basically do inverted pull-ups. So I'm going to kind of show you how it works. So what you can actually do is switch the grips now to supinated, and that will rip the bicep as well. So the normal grip for the pull-up is it works the lats, and then you switch the grip to supinated, and it'll actually rip the biceps. Alright guys, so a few more options that you can have for kind of like a bicep or back kind of movement is, if you're gonna buy laundry detergent, you might as well buy one with like a decent handle like this. Basically, same thing. You can use it for curling. And because it's kind of a smaller item, you can just lean over and you won't probably touch the ground, and you can use it to row as well. I have like leftover paint, so if you ever done a paint project at home, again, this has a handle. Anything with handles, honestly, I'm just looking for anything with handles at home. Again, you can row like this. It's small enough to not have to be propped it up, but then you also have the option to curl as well. Again, with handles things, you can also, if you have a good, you can get down like this and rip the triceps. So everything's super versatile. You just gotta be creative with the things that you have at your house. And again, so I have this thing. I don't know what it is, I found it in the garage, but it does have a handle and easy for me to curl. It's not that heavy, but I can just fill it with a bunch of shit and I'll be straight off. Again, you can do back, row. I can put it above my head like this. The triceps, perfectly fine. Also, the shoulders is something easier, and the legs, because all you have to do is hold on to something and you can easily do lunges, one-legged squats, Romanian deadlifts, literally anything. You can just hold on to it and add extra weight to yourself on top of your body weight. And same thing with shoulders, you can grab onto it and put it above your head and just work the shoulders. So a lot of things that you have the handles, you can do the bicep, you can do the back, but you can also do shoulders as well. You can do a press like I showed you before, or a lot of people would probably use it as kind of a lateral raise like this, which is good too. That's a really good exercise for the shoulders. A lot of people have chairs as well, so what I would do is just grab it like this and press up. I know it's not ideal, but I mean, it's something. It's something is better than nothing. And with these type of exercises, when you can't go a lot of weight, the goal is to work on volume and getting the number of reps higher versus what you would do at the gym, where you would kind of strategically mix and match between the two of doing heavy weight and volume. So, I mean, it is what it is right now, but you know, we got to make the best of what we have and focus on maintaining while we can until we can get back to the gym. So, all right guys, so just for a recap, the chest and triceps are particularly going to be best with body weight exercises. And when you master that, then you're going to want to switch it up with, you know, rest, pause, interval type of training, where you go down, you pause for like 3-5 seconds, and just make it much harder and do higher volumes and more sets for those two muscles. Triceps particularly, what you can do if you have a good one with a handle, you can just throw it behind your head and do a one-armed extension. That'll work the tricep as well. But a lot of these exercises are going to benefit the bicep and the back particularly, because there aren't many body weight exercises that you can do, and so it's good to just challenge those muscles with something around the household. It's really easy to find. A lot of these things most of you guys should have, and if you don't, comment below and I'll give you some more suggestions. I know there's a bunch of other suggestions and options around there, but these are just some of the ones I found around the house, the easiest ones I think. For legs and particularly, you can do, you know, Romanian deadlifts, and if you need to do switch it up, you can either do rest pause training again, or you can just grab something heavy. This is not super heavy, but it is, and you can just do, you know, squats this way. And just make sure you challenge yourself. You can switch between, you know, heavy weights and HIIT type of training. HIIT training meaning you just have less rest time and you're kind of mixing it in with cardio as well. So if you guys enjoyed that video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're brand new, hit the subscribe button and keep the channel growing. If you have any questions or concerns, leave it below in the comment section below. And if I missed out on an exercise that you think could be beneficial for anyone else, leave that below in the comment section as well so people can benefit from it. And yeah, you'll see more videos from me now that I'm not injured and, you know, around and getting hurt. So yeah, stay tuned for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.